today's video, I wanted to talk about how I dealt with gaining weight in recovery. I get a lot of DMs and messages asking me how to deal with weight gain and how I dealt with weight gain and how I got to the healthy BMI and healthy weight that my nutritionist set for me. I did not decide what weight that was. My nutritionist and doctors completely determined that for me, and they monitored my weight while I was gaining weight. I did not know what it was, and frankly, I don't care what my weight is because weight does not determine my self-worth in any way, and it does not determine yours. What I think keeps people in their eating disorder, even though it's so unhappy and sad being in an eating disorder, is the fear of weight gain and not being in control of it and not knowing how much, how fast, what you're gonna look like. Because you can't control those things, and that's the reality. And I think that the fear behind that, not knowing, really is what keeps people stuck in their eating disorder. I know that was me. I was so afraid of how much weight I was gonna gain, how fast, and what I was gonna look like. One of the first things that helped me realize that I needed to gain weight and gaining weight was good, and what helped me accept the fact that I needed to gain weight, was that I'm not healthy at this weight. It's unsustainable. My life is sad being at this weight. I'm not happy at this weight. I have to do extremes in order to maintain this weight. And it's not normal to be this weight, or it's not normal to be this underweight for my body, and it's not normal, and it's not sustainable, and I don't want to keep living like this anymore. And if it means I have to gain weight to be happier, then I will do it. So changing my mindset in that way really helped me accept the fact that I need to gain weight and it's gonna be okay. Because gaining weight means I won't be dizzy. Gaining weight means I won't be thinking about food. Gaining weight means that I'm gonna have energy and I'm gonna be nourished, and I'm gonna feel a whole lot better than I ever did when I was restricting. So my number one tip is changing your mindset. And I know that's a lot more easier said than done, but when I got my meal plan, I knew that this meal plan is going to make me gain weight, and that's why I have a meal plan to make me gain weight, because I need to gain weight for my health and my life. That I changed my mindset to be excited about my meal plan and to not think of it in a way like, oh, this meal plan is making me gain weight. This meal plan is going to open me up to a whole new world of food and food combinations and getting to have food freedom and eating food with my family, eating the food that I was so jealous that everyone else seemed to eat and I wouldn't allow myself. I get to eat ice cream and cookies and Pop-Tarts and cereals and nut butter and all this stuff that I wasn't allowing myself, that I saw my meal plan as an opportunity to finally let go of all the stupid rules and all the stupid beliefs I have around food, and completely letting them go and being excited to try new foods and excited to try things that I wouldn't let myself when I was restricting. Because everyone deserves food freedom and eating food, whatever they want, how much they want, until they're like, everyone deserves that. So turning my anxiety into excitement around food really helped me, especially when executing my meal plan and following it 100% throughout the whole time I had a meal plan. I did not restrict once. I followed my meal plan 100%, and I'm very proud of myself for being able to do that. So, and I think really changing my mindset to be excited about, ooh, what am I gonna have for breakfast today? Or ooh, what am I gonna have for lunch? And ooh, what ice cream flavor am I gonna try? Trying to be excited about it really helps, and it really helped me. My second tip is to shift the focus from your body to things you are excited about and want to do, like drawing, singing, like things to occupy your mental space with that are really use a lot of brain power. Like for me, it's like editing videos because you need to be 100% focused on what you're doing. Or reading, you have to be 100% focused on reading. And the more you do things that you enjoy, the happier you're gonna be, because you're not thinking about your body if you're using your mental space for other things like reading, drawing, singing, dancing, doing video games, watching movies, watching TV, spending time with family and friends, doing activities that you love, you know, gardening, sitting outside, and, you know, once lockdown's lifted, going shopping, like that's fun, and doing fun activities to occupy your time with, really shifting the focus from your body to different fun activities that you love doing, that make you happy and then you enjoy doing, really helps take your mind off of your body and how you look and worrying about your appearance because you're so busy thinking of other things. My third tip would be to stop body checking. I did to stop body checking was being around people that would think it's weird if I started doing body checking obsessions and compulsions around like my mom. She'd look at me and be like, what are you doing? And then she'd like tell me to stop, or I wouldn't even want to do it around people. So just being around people when you want to body check will really help you not do it. And I also, if I felt compelled to check, I would scream no, and I would keep screaming at myself, no, 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 we don't do this, no, 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 no. And kind of overriding that thought with, oh, we need a body check, with no, really helped me not do it anymore. And now I rarely even body check from doing those two things. Other things that can help with not body checking are definitely delete photos of you when you're sick and throw away old clothes you wore when you were sick. You don't need to know what you looked like when you were ill. That's not healthy, it's not perfect, it's not normal, it's not sustainable, so just completely delete them. Tip number 5 for how to deal with weight gain is getting rid of the stupid scale. You don't need a scale. Your weight doesn't matter. Your weight does not define your self-worth. Weight means nothing. Your weight does not tell you how amazing of a person you are. It's literally just a number, because you are an amazing person regardless of what your weight is. It does not matter. So I gave my scale to my mom. It was the hardest thing I ever do, but it's the best thing I ever did. And I did blind weigh-ins with my nutritionist. She completely monitored it. I did not want to know. I still don't care. And I completely gave all the control to her. And not knowing how fast I was gaining and how much I was gaining really helped me, because it's just better if I don't know. And if I do know, then I know I'll be thinking about it and dwelling on it. So just not knowing really helped with not even having it in my mind. And it won't trigger you either, just not knowing. So I suggest not knowing and stop weighing yourself. The tip I have is kind of along with the body checking, but to cover up mirrors. My therapist told me to, get in the shower backwards so I don't look in the mirror, and draping mirrors with sheets, because there's like a mirror in my room that's really heavy that we couldn't get out. Removing mirrors from your room would be best. And since there is a mirror in my room, when I did feel compelled to start, being obsessive about my appearance and like looking at myself in detail, I would like walk away and say no. Just when I felt compelled to go look, I would literally say out loud, no, and just walk away and immediately do something else with my time to occupy my mental space. Doing something else that occupies your mental space is the number one thing I do to take my mind off of it. Editing a video, making a thumbnail, drawing, playing with your pet, doing puzzles, just things to really immerse your head in. And doing those things immediately following wanting to body check, wanting to look in the mirror really, really help. Another tip I have kind of goes with body acceptance. So my therapist told me this amazing activity to do. You kind of like look at yourself and you say non-judgmental things about your body, like my hair is brown, or my arms are at my side, or my feet are on the bottom of my body, and my belly button is in the middle of my tummy, and my neck is between my shoulders and my head, and saying body neutral things about your body really help with body neutrality and body acceptance, because you're not placing a judgment or an adjective on your body, you're just describing your body. My arms are at my side. Everyone's arms are at their side, and so are yours. They don't matter what they look like, your arms are at your side. So practicing body neutrality, saying non-judgmental things about your body, also helps with body acceptance. What really helps me and keeps me motivated is thinking about what I can do now in a recovered body that I couldn't do when I was underweight and not healthy. Like, I have energy now, I'm not dizzy all the time, I'm happier, so much happier, I'm glowing, and I'm not thinking about food all the time, just thinking about the positives to being in a healthy, recovered body, or recovering, gaining weight, the things you can do now, the mental clarity you have. It's really amazing. And just thinking about those things when you feel like you want to go back and restrict and lose weight really, really helps. Two things that I also told myself that really helped me was telling myself I lost weight I was never meant to lose in the first place. I was never meant to be this size. I was never meant to be that BMI. It's not for my body. It's not for me. It's not healthy for me. It's unsustainable. I was never meant to lose that weight in the first place. I lost weight I was never meant to lose. And repeating that to myself over and over again really helped me accept the fact that gaining weight's good, because gaining weight is good, and I need to be healthy. I lost weight I wasn't supposed to lose. I also say this all the time on my Instagram, and it's that it's hard being in a society where everyone idolizes losing weight, and it's hard to be gaining weight in a society that says you need to lose weight to be happy. But we know from my other video that skinny does not mean happiness. But it's hard to be surrounded by people who are talking about weight loss and stuff. So, and comparing yourself to people who want to lose weight or talk about losing weight and knowing you have to gain weight, it's really hard. So I tell everyone that you are in a completely different situation than the norm. You are recovering from an eating disorder. You are coming from an unhealthy place for your body. You were never meant to be that size. It's not normal. It's not healthy for you. You are in a completely different situation. You are not in a normal situation. You need to be healthy. You're not in a normal situation. You are coming from an unhealthy place. You need to gain weight to be healthy. You need to gain weight to be healthy. Yes, gaining weight was the biggest fear of my life before I started recovery, but I did it. I got to my goal weight my nutritionist set for me, and honestly, I couldn't be happier with my life. I love my body. I love what I can do in my body. I love I just love my body. Like, I was so afraid that I was gonna end up hating my body, but it is so possible to love your body and have body acceptance. So what? My stomach sticks out farther, or I have stretch marks on my hips, or I have flabby arms, or I don't have a six-pack anymore, or I don't have a thigh gap anymore. So what? My body's not meant to have a thigh gap. My body's not meant to have a completely flat stomach. It's normal to not have a thigh gap, and it's normal to not have a flat stomach. If it was, then I'd be restricting. And that's not fun. It's not fun being hungry all the time. It's not fun. And I love my body. I love my recovered body. I love the things I can do in it now. I'm so much happier now, and gaining weight equals happiness. It really does. Healthy really does equal happiness, and I will say that to my grave, okay? For real. So please know you're not alone. I know it's scary to be coming from being scared of gaining weight, but you need to do it to be healthy. You need to do it for life. You need to do it to have children in the future. You need to do it to have your period. You need to do it to have energy, to be happy. And of course, I have a therapist who I talk with too, and she helps me love and accept my body and my relationship with food and my relationship with myself. So I didn't do it all alone either, but gaining weight is the best option. It's the healthiest option, and it ultimately, it is happiness. Gaining weight is definitely essential in recovery, and you will get through it. I know it sounds really hard and scary, but in the end, it is so worth it, because you will be happier. You will be enjoying a life that you are meant to be living. The way your set point and the weight your body wants to be at looks beautiful on you. It really does. You look beautiful in that body. You're perfect in that body, and that's who you're meant to be, and it's beautiful. Healthy looks beautiful on you. Healthy looks beautiful on everyone. So you can do it. I know you can. You're strong. You're a warrior. You can do hard things. You made it through 100% of your hardest days so far. You can do it. I promise. I'm always here if you need support on my Instagram account, Emmeline_recovers. I'll do a link in the description down below if you need more advice or just any support. I'll be there. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please seek professional help if you're struggling with an eating disorder or struggling with disordered thoughts around food or disordered thoughts and beliefs about your body. Remember, you don't need to be underweight for recovery. You don't need to have lost your period. You don't need to be inpatient multiple times in order to deserve recovery. You deserve recovery no matter how long you suffered for. It could be a week. You deserve recovery. You might not have lost any weight. You deserve recovery still. Everyone deserves recovery. Please seek professional help if you have an unhappy relationship with food. You deserve recovery no matter what. And I love you, and you can do this. I believe in you. I have faith in you. And yeah, thanks for watching this video, guys. See you in the next one. Bye.